Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. This is your girl Deborah from Deborah's Delicious Dishes. Today I'm making one of the best macaroni and cheese recipes you ever came across. In my big pot I have a roux, which is flour, butter. I use clover butter. Then we're going to use an egg, but we're not going to put that in the roux. What's going in the roux is butter, flour, salt, pepper. Then we're going to use some smoked paprika and flour and the clover butter. And that's what you see in the pan right there. So that is going to start. I had started cooking it already, but I turned it off when I start adding the butter and the salt and the pepper so I can show you guys. So it's beginning to start bubbling, as you can see. And when I say that this was one of the best macaroni and cheese, okay, I'll be quiet. Just watch. But I got to tell you what I put in. Now with the roux being made, which I mixed the flour, butter, the smoked paprika, and the salt and pepper together. Then I'm adding in the boiled and drained elbow noodles, elbow macaroni. Now I'm adding a little more salt because you want your macaroni and cheese to have a salt flavor, not salty, but you want that salt to be in the macaroni and cheese. Now I'm adding some coarse black crushed pepper. Then we're going to start mixing this together. First, we're adding my cheese. Oh, and I always put in sazon. So I used a half a pack of sazon inside the egg and the milk that was in the bowl. Now I'm adding the star that gives it that nice clustery taste. Is clustery a word? But anyway, it tastes good. So I'm adding some sour cream. And then we're going to start mixing all this together. So right here I have like a quarter cup. If you see you need more, whatever the texture is that you like, then you add more. So I'm using my big boy pot right here. This is a lived-in pot, and that's just good seasoning, honey. Now I'm adding some more milk to the macaroni and cheese and the sour cream mixture. And remember, we have the egg in there with the sazon and the milk and the salt and pepper and some more smoked paprika. So now we have our cheeses. I used Parmesan cheese. That was like almost like a half a bag, a little over a quarter. So we're mixing it all together. And I love making macaroni and cheese. It's such a comfort food, especially in the fall and the winter months. Now I'm adding my 4-cheese blend. Everybody have their own style of how they like to make their macaroni and cheese. To me, there's no wrong or right. But I just like to do mine this way. It works for me. Sometimes I use a little more cheese. Sometimes I don't. It's according of how I boil my noodles. And if they're a little al dente, they'll kind of like, you don't need that much cheese. But when they're very al dente, to me, it just sticks better. It sticks better when it's not too al dente. I'm so sorry. So now you see this gooiness all over the place, right? So I'm just letting the cheese as it melts just fall on a spoon. Let you see the texture of the cheese, how it's smooth and it's pulled. This is going to be some good macaroni and cheese, guys. Let me tell you.